A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading. In this reading, we're going to discuss some energies as I can pick via auto reading, auto writing, and I would also use my tarot cards. Nervous energy. Fortune, someone with good fortune in general. So two energies I'm picking on. Their life and business especially is created from copying you. That is the amount of copying they've done so far. Okay. Template where one person only and always takes, while the other, you have to give in the energy. Okay. Let's see what do we have here. So of course there are two people here. One is the person for whom this reading is happening, and the other is the energy around them. This energy could be in one person or it could be in a group of people or different people also. You may or may not resonate 100% with this. Let me just give you that disclaimer. Thank you to the current subscribers, and if you are a newbie here, then subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss any notification or any update. You can also contribute to this channel. The code is in this corner. For Indian people and for people who are from any other country, you guys can use the PayPal or the Patreon link to give your contribution to show your support. I feel that for a while you were trying to advise this person because you could obviously sense the danger around them. I feel that you were really concerned for this person and you had their best interest in your mind, but this person did not pay heed to it. And when you were trying to tell them, like, get out of this situation or don't do this, or whosoever was around them, whosoever was trying to drag them into a difficult situation, your intuition is very strong. Whosoever I'm channeling, the energy that I'm picking on to, you can intuitively guess what's gonna happen next. You may not be very good with your own self, but you must be really good with other people. I also sense that sometimes you have this nervous energy, which is why some people don't take you very seriously. You are not nervous because you cannot speak the truth. You just feel like, how should you convey this type of message? How should you say it to them? With time, people like you actually become very bold and confident, and you guys can say whatever you sense. This person around you has a kind of lack of trust, even though I'm being shown that your intuition has been very solid and very strong. In the past also, they've had some kind of proof. They've seen, you doing things around other people and even for them. But still, this person has a very stubborn energy, and they also involve in self-destructive behavior patterns, due to which they ignore or they reject the help that you wanted to give to this person. You do feel bad for them that they will go through the misery, because when you getting the intuition at that time, you see it like, okay, this is what's gonna happen in future, this is what's gonna happen to them if they don't do this or do that, whatever it is that you're telling them. So you're feeling bad for them, but I think they also have some other issues other than self-destructive behavior. I feel that this person is also overconfident individual, someone who feels that they can manage, they can do it, they can do whatever that they're planning to do. And obviously you don't want to discourage anyone, you don't want to make anyone feel that, oh, they don't know anything and you know it all. The advice you gave to them, I think they also pretty much know about it. Like, a person knows that this is not good for them, but in their overconfidence or in their stubbornness, in their lack of surrender, this also could be lack of surrender, because they don't want to give in. They maybe have a desire, it's a materialistic desire. They want to see it getting fulfilled at any cost. So this person also has this type of, I sense, energy of greed. And it's not a greedy person, it's not a greedy person in the materialistic sense, but it's greedy person to get that desire, whatever that desire is. And that desire of them is a very painful energy. As in, that energy, I sense some kind of negativity, demonic energy attached with it, and misery, pain, suffering, whatnot. But there's so much attachment this person has towards this desire, I would say. It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a job, it could be some kind of career move, it could be just about anything. So sadly they will probably not pay heed to your advice. You did try to warn them about the danger ahead because you cared for them, and also because you sensed it, and you felt that you could probably take them out of this situation. But they have this negative energy, lots and lots of negative energy around them. They don't want to accept the truth. I see they don't want to accept the reality as how it is, or they don't want to believe in it. This is a person who is the good quality, I would say, is that they are very fearful of change. They are so comfortable in their misery. Imagine being comfortable in a miserable situation. Somebody wants to suffer, they want to suffer, they don't want to heal, they don't want to let go of the trauma or the drama or whatever it is. So they are saying that no, I'm fine with it. So this person is resistant to change, and also I see strong attachment in this person. So due to their strong attachment pattern, they don't want to let go of whatever situation they are in. And stubbornness is very strong quality of this person. Even if it's a trustworthy person. So it's really strange. They trust you also, but they don't want to trust the plan of God, maybe. They want to change the plan of God. As I feel that they understand that whatever they're doing, whatever they're into is not the right thing. It will not lead to the right outcome. But they're also trying to kind of manipulate the situation. They're also trying to give it their own effort. It is an interesting channeling, but at the same time, it's a very complex human being. Okay, so this person might have good qualities. This person might be kind sometimes. They could be loving towards you, but at the same time, they're so blinded by their desire. They're so attached to the desire. They're so knee deep into that desire. Maybe till their waist they're into that desire. They want to completely submerge into their desire. It's like they're just hypnotized by that energy. And by hook or by crook, by anything, even if it is obvious, like any intelligent or wise person can obviously see that they're gonna get into trouble or it's not gonna be good for them. They will see it, but they're still not gonna do the right thing. So this channeling is about that only. And I feel that destiny is going to do the job. So you warned them, they didn't listen to you. Either for some people this has already happened. Maybe you told them about something 4 years back or 5 years back, but they didn't listen to you. On the contrary, they did the opposite of it, and they even felt really great about it. Or they never were able to understand your message, what you were trying to tell them. Or maybe they didn't want to believe it. Okay? And whatever you said, it has already happened. But everything takes time. So first, your prediction comes true or your intuition comes true, and then gradually over a period of time, it starts playing into that, that story starts working out. And maybe others can also see it. First, you can see it. Then things happen. Then few more people can see it. Then more people can see it. But that person who's attached with, either it's a person, as I said, it can be a person. Maybe it's a sister bond, and you know that the other sister, it's just an example, okay, is going to create trouble for the one you care for. So you go and tell your friend or whosoever it is that you're going to be in big trouble if you do this. Like, you don't do this. Or, I see this happening in the future, and I see that you're going to be the one who has to go through a lot because of this. But they're like, no, that can never be. It's not that you want to say something negative for another person. It's just that you can see it. You can sense it. You're an energy reader. You can read energy. You're good with these things. You're born with this. So you can see what others cannot see. Things uncover in front of you very differently how they would uncover in front of an ordinary normal person. And this is not to say that there is a superiority complex kind of a thing. It's just that some people are in the materialistic reality, in the samsara reality, in the 3D world. If somebody is in the 3D world, they cannot see those things. They will only be very limited in their judgment and perception of all of the materialistic happenings around it, the samsaric happening around it. So you give some advice. It could be sister thing, it could be in a relationship scenario. Maybe you can see that their narcissistic partner is all set to ruin their life, all set to put them into a bad situation, very bad situation, but they don't want to believe it. Or even if they know, even if they have an inkling, they feel that no, my love is going to change this person, or my behavior will do something, some big shift will happen, or this will happen. They just want to be positive in a very illogical way. Positivity is a very good thing. We should all be positive. But positivity also means to see the lesson in a situation. Positivity also means that if something bad is happening in your life, you say that, okay, this is happening or that has already happened, whatever the situation is. But what have I gained from it? And then sometimes very magical things happen. Like, I'll give you a small example of this example. So I had a question in my mind, okay. I had to go from one place to another, and I had a question in my mind, and I asked my own person who was with me that how do you do it? And that person told me that, well, there's no way to do it. There's no way to do this thing. And I was like, okay. But I was 100% sure that I think I can pull it off. But I was like, my person is telling me it cannot happen, then maybe it cannot happen. Now, we were at a waiting area, and we missed some kind of a meeting. We had to get into a meeting. We missed the meeting. And when I missed the meeting, I felt that because of me, because of my questioning or because of my curiosity, even the person with me has missed the meeting. But obviously they didn't complain or anything, but we were like just waiting for our turn, for the next meeting to happen. The next meeting was very ordinary meeting for a certain period of time, but suddenly there was one person who was there who had no idea about who this person is, and they started randomly talking, and while they were talking randomly, they happened to speak about the exact same question that was in my mind, like the answer of it, and how it can be done, how it is doable, what is the way to go about it, how to make it happen step by step. And I was shocked, and the person with me was shocked. Like, really, this is it. This is the thing. This is how you do it. And that person was like, yeah, this is how you do it. But the strange part is that even they were in a waiting area and they had also missed a certain meeting. If they would have been a part of that meeting, that person would have never met us. So when we missed it, I was a bit unhappy, but the positive thing was, there's always a line that goes in my head: whatever is happening is for the good, whatever has happened is for the good, and whatever will happen is also for the good. That gives you positive motivation to move ahead, because then you become very curious, or you let it go. You don't know when you're letting go what is ahead of you, what lies ahead of you. But this person, unfortunately, I'm being shown, was not able to do it. Maximum people will actually see it as something that has already happened in their life. You gave advice to someone, you told them about the danger ahead, but they did not pay heed to it. However, destiny did the job. Destiny's hand, did the job. Nature played a role, and things happened in their life, and finally they realized their mistake. They realized their mistake, like what they did. They should not have done it. You do feel bad for them that they had to go through this type of misery, but now that they've learned the lesson, it has humbled them down as a person. And they realize that you did your best to help them out. So places where it has already culminated, I think they're going to reach out to you, or they have already reached out to you. Maybe this channeling or this collective reading is a sign that you were looking for. It's the validation you were looking for, and you got it. In some cases, 50% it has happened. So for you and for some other people who have witnessed you giving them the advice, or you making that intuition, or you doing that prediction, or you being in a trance-like situation when the whole thing was given to you while they were present, obviously this is going to work out for those people who believe in there is another world, there's another dimension, there are spirit guides. It's not for 100% materialistic people. It's important to recognize that everyone has their own reasons, and life is written in a certain way for how they respond to advice given by their well-wishers or given by someone who knows a little more than them. It's not a superiority thing. But it may not also be a complete 100% reflection of their true character or intentions. It may also not prove anything about you as such, as a person. So I think patience, understanding, letting go, because for those where this situation has happened and you could be feeling a bit of guilt, or you could be feeling a bit bad, you could be feeling that, did I have anything to do in this? Is there something that I have done? Did I play any role? No, you didn't play any role. Because how it happened, how it culminated is also a very interesting process. It's not a one-day process. This has given you more faith in the connection you have with spirit guides, with divine, because your source connection is very strong. And for those people also, they have more faith in intuition. They have more faith in whatever they were going through, the lesson that they have learned, because that person has changed. That person is no longer the same. They've had a change of heart. They've had such a vast, intense experience. It may be negative in some cases, but it is finally, with the lesson, it's turning positive for them. You always spoke about God, you always spoke about intuition, you also spoke about surrender to them. You maybe saw some vices in them and you told them that, this is a vice you need to release, you need to work on this. But they probably took it in some, negative way. And now they understand your intention behind it. So this is where I'm going to close this channeling session. You can get my book, In the Name of Love, A Journey of Finding Your Ultimate Soulmate. It's available only on Amazon Kindle, because I'm not selling any paperback copies. I will see you in the next video. One love, peace out, and Victory to Ram.